Hello, I'm Melissa and I am in my office today with a newly painted backdrop. I'll show it to you a little bit later. This is a nice long shipping video of what sold off of eBay. And then I think I'm gonna pop in some footage of my mom and I thrifting at a local-ish store called the Parish United Methodist Thrift Shop at the end, just in case this video wasn't already long enough. So, this first item that sold is a Free People top. It is an olive green with pink flowers, and they called it their Emily high neck top. It's kind of like a little swing top with a bow at the back, and I believe this was cotton. And it sold for $16.24. Now I probably found this for $1 or $2. I would not have picked it up for more than that. So my profit after fees, after taxes, after everything is probably close to $10. But honestly, I did almost nothing. I threw it in the washing machine and then I took a stock photo, it looks like, and used the stock photo. I probably have my own towards the end. And it took maybe 6 months, but it is going on summertime. We have hit the end of March, so I figured this is probably more of a summertime top. Could wear a cardigan. Be fine with a cardigan on top, but I don't know how cool cardigans are. This is headed to Phyllis, and she's in New Jersey. Hi, Phyllis. We have new tissue papers. My husband is folding them as we speak. So these are going to be the Jilson Roberts 2025 papers. They will be on my website probably as soon as you're seeing this video. Now, if you purchase from the website, they are a slight bit more, about $1 more than if you just DM me on Instagram or email me. It is Bloom, BLOOMING, clothing @gmail.com, because the website gets their cut. And the first paper we are using is a cherry lemon print. And lemon it does have metallic. It's just little outlines on the lemons. Have little gold, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Little gold borders. This is my first time using my new tissue paper, and I'm pretty excited about it. Fun shipping supplies have changed the world of shipping for me. Used to hate it, as you know, and then I started doing this maybe 15 years ago, shipping like this, and now I very much look forward to it. Okay, we need some ribbon. Can I find a piece of yellow or green or anything that looks like it would work? This might work. Okay, let's pull this out. This is like a soft peachy color. And it is a triple strand, no, quadruple, 5, quintuplet. There are 5 strands here, so I could pull these out and make 5 different ones, but I'm just gonna wrap it up a couple times, a lot of times. It's a lot of striations in this one, so it gives it a really pretty look. Okay, we'll cut off just the ends. And the cards I pulled out for today are 2 different cards, 3 different cards, but one's a freebie. They're all freebies. So we'll put those up here and I'll show you what we're using. My updated classic card. I say updated because the font is a little bit more readable. Legible. It says, "You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are." and it has the gold shimmer. And then on the back, it says, I am enough. And the next one is, stop being so hard on yourself. The world is already hard enough. This matches my shirt perfectly. And this has a little bit of a texture to it. Then you could write thanks on the back. And the last one, which I don't actually sell, these are just true freebies. I didn't like the design on this as much as I thought. Dance like no one is watching, because they're not, they're on their phones. And this one again is blank. So we'll give her those. I need a sheet mask of some kind. Let's do some steam masks today. I had the opportunity to film shipping a couple times this past week, or I guess last week, and I didn't do it. Sorry about that. I should film them every single time, but I was not ready. I was not prepared. And we have brand new poly mailers. These are some fun ones. Okay, let's set these aside. So, we have bows, we have stripes. These are really good quality. I'm going to use one with a yellow, but this is coming from Pretty Package Store. Their poly mailers are usually about $30 for 100 of them. Sometimes a little bit more. And again, I hate to keep saying there's a glitch, but the glitch is done. And I got them for $7.65. I was looking for one with yellow, but I don't see any with yellow. So we will go with this one. Not a perfect match, but it is a creamy background. And that same price, $7.65, were true of the 10 by 13 and by the larger ones. I was going to show you some of the larger ones. So for 100 of the 14 by 19. Now, why am I telling you this? Because I will have these in my mystery packs. You can go on the website now. And I think you get 30 of these, 100 of the regular size, and 10 slightly smaller than the regular size. But those are the poly mailers for today. Let's give this away. This is very lightweight. I should make sure Phyllis did not order anything else. I don't think she did. No. Okay. So I'm going to guess this is about 5 ounces. 5.6, so we round up to 6 ounces. She paid, like I said, $16.24 for the top and $5.99 for shipping. My shipping cost is $4.63. My mom and her husband Roger and myself and my husband have all been going for a nightly walk around 7 o'clock. And we've kept that up. I think we've skipped once so far. So we're probably on walk 6 tonight, and it's 4 o'clock now, so I have plenty of time. So make sure my printer is plugged in. It is. Printer. And we just chit chat about nothing and everything. I know my mom is filming today. She's probably back home at another thrift store. We went out this morning around 9:30 to the Parish thrift store, but it's a smaller thrift shop and all volunteer run, and they have some really decent prices, honestly, but she didn't have enough to film there. She did pick up a couple things, as did I picked up 3 things. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Phyllis. I appreciate it. I almost showed your address. Do you want to see the things I picked up? Because they're right through that door. I'll just go grab them. These are the things I picked up today. This is Self-Care Bucket List by FloJo, 100 cards for healing, resting, and living. I figured even if I can't sell these, I will separate them and use them as attachments, just like I do with my regular cards. Then we have, and I have not looked these up, these were $3, men's large. They are bicycling shorts, free flight bicycles. Interesting. Shorts were $1, but not men's shorts. And then this is a Land's End 24W, kind of like a swimming nylon. I say swimming, I thought they were true swimming shorts, but you could garden in them. They're like whatever shorts. And these were originally $3 and I got them for $1. And they do have a coin pocket. Maybe they're more like walking, gardening shorts. But I do want to look these up. I didn't look them up in store because, again, I thought they were $1. And the label looks really nice. Pack Timo. Somebody out there is going, no, those aren't going to sell. You should have bought those. Packed or pack? Packed Timo. Cycling shorts. Cycling. I spelled wrong. Cycling shorts. Okay. Mine just automatically goes high to low. I'm sure I've taught it to do that, so we will go down to sold. So far it looks like they're going for $200, which can't be right. Bibs. I just want the shorts. Lots of bibs. I have no idea. I'm going to say at least $20, if not $30 or $40. Yeah, I like them a whole lot. Okay, on to the next item that's sold. We have Karen. Hi, Karen. And Karen purchased one item, just scrolling up. And they are some bomb party hoops. And they are from their March collection. Little aquamarine baguettes. They're like huggy hoops, and you could wear them reverse. I'm losing this one. We'll put a little piece of bubble wrap in there. Hold them in place. And these sold for $26.39. More bubble wrap. I forget where I picked this bubble wrap up, but I save bubble wrap. I'm sure all of you do too. Like nice clean bubble wrap. I just needed to buy more bubble wrap after 2 years. The bubble wrap I had lasted me 2 years. And I know this because we moved into this house almost 2 years ago. Blowing my mind here. Okay, Karen, where do you live? You live in Texas. Let's move over to one of my favorite. I love the lemons. This is like a quilt, baby quilter's print. It's very pastel. My husband started folding this a couple days ago, and he's like, who makes this paper? Is that your normal paper company? And I'm like, yeah, why? Like, uh-oh. If he can tell a difference, he's like, no, it's good. I thought I felt the thickness of the paper or whatever he said. And I was like, yeah, it comes in from Italy. He's like, yeah, it's good paper. Just in case. Jilson Roberts. Am I showing you the wrong side? I think I showed you the wrong side. It looks the same on both sides, but a little bit brighter on the correct side. This should be an easy ribbon match because this has so many different colors in it. It's got green gingham and blue floral and a yellow and peach. So pretty. So let's pull one of these out. This is a nice soft purpley color. Oh, that matches so nicely. This one has flecks of like a yellow and green and purple and a soft cornflower blue almost. We'll save that for the next one. Very sweet. And we will use the same 3 cards because they are here. I do also have stickers. This one says super work on a little can of soup. So we will use that one on this. This is a tiny, tiny thing. Will you fit in a tiny thing? I don't think you will. I bought these. Yeah, I bought these off of, I don't know, TikTok probably. But they're too tiny. Maybe we'll put this in. Maybe the blue bows. Look how pretty those blue bows are. Same company. And they made a sheet mask. Today I laid down for a little bit after my mom and I came home from our big thrift trip. You know what I meant. Three ounces. I already had 3 pre-populated, so she paid $26.39 for the earrings and $4.99 for shipping, and my cost is $4.14. And then my mom said she was going to go to Starbucks and then go on to another thrift in Bradenton. I'm sure she'll tell me all about it when we walk here shortly. It's very nice having them close. I was hoping by adding curtains behind me, you can't really see them, I'll show you later, and more in front of me, that we'd block out some of the light. I was wrong. It did not help. Put a thank you sticker on here. This one has a little pink flower. Put one on the back. This one has a little package that looks like a book. Thank you, Karen. Next up, we have books, we have purses, we have a lot of totes. We're going to do a purse next. This is going to Christine. Just making sure we're good. And this is this purse here. I have a few of these left in pink, red, coral, and I believe a few in purple. And it's a nylon. I'll show you what it looks like open. So this is it open. It has some pockets on the inside, 2 slip pockets and a longer zip pocket. It zips at the top. You could put eyeglasses on either side, which is very nice because I'm always having my actual glasses and then my husband's reading glasses. A nice long zipper. and then 3 more zippers in the front. So the organization of these is crazy. And I'm selling them for $9.99 and crossbody adjustable strap. They fit quite a bit. Somebody was left me a message that it was too large, but as you know, I measure all of my items, so that feedback got deleted. And they're already pre-packaged. So let's do the disco dot. I ordered more of these as well. This was from the 2024, but that coral will be very nice with that. And I saw Jilson Roberts has out their 2025 holiday catalog, which I have not looked at. If you know me, I save my reactions for video, not because I'm getting rich doing it, but just because I enjoy sharing my reactions with you. I'm sure there are other people on the internet judging Jilson Roberts and giving out their true reactions, but I enjoy it. I love the catalog. I love their prints. I'm hoping this year we can get a few newer prints, but maybe not that many, because then I would go broke. That's very sad. We need a bigger piece than that. Let's see. This pink one is awful pretty and will work. There we are. And did I say where she lives? I don't remember. Let's see. She lives in Indiana, Christy, and she paid $9.99 plus $6.99 shipping. She's getting one of the cards, and we will give her the super work. And of course, one of the steam eye masks. Let's weigh this because I want to see if this is on a pound. I'm going to guess it's under a pound. We're at 13.2. So we put one of the big poly mailers. We're at 14.3. We're okay. So we will use a big poly mailer. It needs a big poly mailer, but maybe not this big. I have other poly mailers here, so I would have just gotten a slightly smaller one. But I very much like the feel of this one. The quality is insane. Oh, we already did that. So we can just put those calculations into here. And my cost, her cost was $6.99. My cost is $6.25. Look how fun that print is. We're still using my Temu Yin Leader, YINLEADER printer. It's a 4x6 printer, 4" by 6" printer is the label size, and that's the biggest it can print. It can't print, you know, like a whole page like a regular printer would do. But it prints up to a 6x4, which is perfect for any Amazon, Pirate Ship, Poshmark, WhatsApp, any third party, eBay, any shipping platform. But it will print smaller if that's the labels you put in there and set it up. But that's the size we're working with here on eBay, 4x6. Thank you, Christy. I hope you love it. Next up, the books. The books are a little daunting. Are books next? No, 6 tote bags are next. So 6 of the tote bags, and I do have more tote bags. With that said, I don't know that I'm going to have more tote bags when this is live. You'll have to see my store. So I'll show you the tote bags. They're on the same wavelength as the extra Land's End tote bags. They're really nice quality. They do zip at the top. Wrong way. They do zip at the top. So there's 6 of them. And I need to package them, obviously, in plastic. So let me grab my plastic. I don't know how many I'm going to fit into the plastic, or if it's going to make sense to get like a clean trash bag. We might fit 2 or 3 in there. Okay, so it's 1. 2. This one I'm just going to slide on top. Maybe I will slide it on top. Oh, we're getting a hole. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go get some really good trash bags, and I will be back, just because of the weight and the bulk of these. They're very canvasy. Okay, so we have 3 and 3 in the plastic. Now, because of how big these are, I am going to, what am I going to do? These are my biggest poly bags. I have a plan. We'll see if the plan works. I'm going to use some of our ribbon to go around each. I say ribbon, it's actually yarn. It's really pretty yarn though. Just keep them all together. And then even if we have to put 3 of them in its own poly bag and 3 in a separate poly bag, we will use our eBay tape to then tape them together so it looks like one bag, so we don't get charged for 2 separate bags, because that would not make sense. This one says stay sharp. This little cacti. I'll do the same thing with this, but different ribbon. Very similar. I've had these totes since June, but to be fair, I've had 80 of them. So they have been selling. They're really good quality. I even listed them on Facebook Marketplace for somebody who wanted favors, like wedding beach favors. I figured somebody could screen print them. I really want to keep them as clean as possible. So we are going to just tape this and make a little hole. And then tape that little hole. But I didn't have any bites. I put them in my local Facebook site, and then I joined a few wedding sites like Tampa, which is only really an hour-ish away. No, nobody wanted them. Oh well. Eye masks. Now, these are my biggest poly mailers at the time, and they are 19 by 24. So, we'll see if we can get 2 in here, and if not, we'll do one at a time and tape them. We might. We did it. That'll be $400 for shipping, please. I am going to tape, and when I tape, I always kind of not mute the sound, but decrease the sound, because the sound of tape is annoying. We are good. This is headed to doing things out of order today. Just whatever I pick up, I'm doing. This is headed to Jackie. Hi, Jackie. Wonder if she wants me to give out her... Jackie, if you're watching this and you want to give out your store, she's an eBayer and probably does a lot of other things. Feel free to put it in my comments. I'll pin it to the top. That's so sweet of you. And this is headed to Georgia, so shipping will not be, hopefully, an arm and a leg. This is 9 pounds. So, let's straighten everything out here. 9 pounds. And how much did she pay for this? She paid $108 total for shipping and everything. Shipping, she paid $9.99, I believe. Let's go back to eBay first. There's like different discounts if you buy, you know, a couple, if you buy more, if you buy less. That's why I don't really know what she... It says sold with save up to 15% when you buy more discount. I set it up that way because, again, I had 80 of them. So right now they're $17.99, but I know she didn't pay that because she bought 6. I was trying to find her. Well, she paid $108 all said and done. So ground advantage for me for 9 pounds. Now I am going to measure this. I think I'm going to measure it. As long as I can find my tape measure, is $9.99. So let's use a ruler. Old school here. So that is 16 by 8. Kind of 7. Let's put 8 in there first. By, what else did I do? This. By 12. See if that changes anything. See if that 7 would change anything. It does. Oh, it changes ever so slightly. Okay, so let's really make sure this is 7. That's definitely 7. 12. That is definitely, I put 16. That's 15. And I would call that a straight 12. Okay, let's see. So my shipping is... Don't want to add extra protection. $9.84. Great. Print. Print. The other day I was listing jewelry from beds, so I'm pretty sure that's where my my measuring tapes are. Thank you so much, Jackie. Put a little thank you sticker on top. Oh, I need more cards. Do I have more cards? Huh, how could I not have more cards? Oh, I only have 1 card left in that pile. Thank you, Jackie. I don't think you'll be able to see, but just in case, I am, I have a bruise. I have a few bruises. I fell off my bike. I'm fine. I wear a helmet. I just bruised my legs about 2 weeks ago. So I'm really fine, but just in case you see the bruise, it is dissipating. Please know that's all that there is. Okay, so this one's about a 9.5, and this one is about an 8.5. This is 9.5. Yeah, I would say this is 9.5. It's very nice. Oh, this is also headed to Jackie. You guys, anything else headed to Jackie? That's so funny. I'm literally just going to put this in a box and then like make a little hole in there after I wrap it. That's so funny. Didn't I check every other one? And then refund her some of the shipping back. Let's see, we have some lemon paper, just a little sheet of it, which is perfect for this. Tomorrow I get to go back to my CRPS doctor, who I see every other month, and who is kind of my main doctor past my family doctor. And he does all the blood work and prescriptions if I need them, and checks on me. How many times I fell down, which usually is 0. It's not been 0 sometimes, but the falling off of a bike, I have a bad knee, as we all know. I'm going to put fantastic, cute little fish on this one. And sometimes it catches. There's just like a mechanical catch. And when I was after an HOA meeting, turning into the driveway, my knee locked up and I missed the pedal, and somehow, well, obviously my hands were on the brakes, but only this hand hit the brake. I'm fine. But we'll see if he considers that a fall. Because it definitely was a fall. I'll give you that. I definitely fell. Just tuck that down in there and we'll tape it back up for her. And I'm definitely bruised on my legs. But as soon as I fell, I was in shock. And then I was good enough to make sure nobody around me saw. Because everybody would have. I didn't want that attention. Okay. Thank you again, Jackie. Now, we go back to eBay to the shipping labels and copy her last tracking number. And then we simply go to her new item, which was the ring, and use the drop-down box that says add tracking. And we paste that sucker in there and save. Now before this disappears, and it won't disappear forever, I can always get to it. She paid $19.99. She might have paid a little bit less. She probably did, I'm assuming. She paid $15.59 for the ring, but for shipping she paid $4.49. So we are going to refund. And refund. We are going to refund that because that was a nice, no, not 400. They won't let you refund 400, by the way. I did actually pull out the size 8 tube because I couldn't tell which was which until I got my ring sizer. Okay, shipping discount, and next. I know I have somebody that ordered either 2 or 3 pieces of a swimming suit. So that I have to look for, but should we do books next or another piece of jewelry? The jewelry's easier. We'll do the jewelry. I think this was one of my pieces. Oh. There's a buyer's note. Hi, I'm from Norway and following you on YouTube and love especially your shipping videos. You're in it. I like all things that are pink, so if you could please put the necklace in something pink. No problem. Thank you so much. Best wishes for your health and the best spring summer ahead. Kind regards from Elizabeth. This will be sent to my mother-in-law, Greth, in the UK. Grethe. Let's see how to pronounce that. Pronunciation. How to pronounce, she said in the UK. Okay. Why am I watching an ad? I do not.
It's the difference between being creative.
Okay.
Pronouncenames.com.
Pronouncenames.com. Great.
Greta.
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 Greta. Greta. I could be pronouncing that so wrong. This has textured leaves. Let's see if we can get this in focus. Textured leaves on a chain that doesn't like me. And it's vintage. And they're like blue and yellow and powder pink. And they're on a gold background. Background? Yeah. We'll go with background. She likes pink. I do have these pink boxes, but I don't know if this is going to sit very well in pink box. Will it? It will. I think this is as pink as we have. However, we can get more pink with the tissue paper. And poly mailer. Pink, 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 pink. Looking around for all of the pink things. I don't really have any like sparkly pink. We'll use the pink sticker. Now if I cut this paper, this has a lot of pink in it. Like this part right here is pretty pink, but so does the baby quilt. I think this is more pink than that because the dots lean to be a little bit more purple in real life. So maybe we'll do this since it has the pink with a pink bow. And a pink poly mailer. Trying to think of what pink. I don't think I have any pink florals right now. They're still wrapping up the new ones, but even the new ones, I don't think we really have too many pink, like all pink florals. I bet you I have more pink cards, so I'm going to put this on pause and get some pink cards. We found some pink. We have two different pink ribbons. I think I'm going to use this one. This one has pink and then like different colors, and they perfectly match. There's like yellows and blues. We won't need such a big piece. My husband and I are currently watching a show that we wouldn't watch normally. It's called Slow Horses, and it's like a spy show, but you're rooting for underdogs, and we love rooting for underdogs. Sign us up. You're an underdog, we love you. So it's like it's set in the UK. It is set in the UK, I believe. We are going to go with the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit, because it is pink. And a classic You Are Enough. And we're going to put that in a pink bag. It's a little flower that somebody had sent me. It's not pink, but it does match the theme very nicely. Now, there is a trigger warning of violence. So if you truly don't like violence, but if you like spy shows, there's like one thing of violence. One thing of violence. It's not like a happy-go-lucky show, don't get me wrong. But the rest of it is pretty mild, and it's a lot of like spying on people and trying to find things out. To be honest, I have fallen asleep through about a third of it, so. But if that's your kind of thing, if you haven't seen it, it is rated well. A gold eye mask. Okay, now, pink. That I feel like we can do. We have pink bows, pink smiley faces, pink hearts, pink flowers. I'm gonna go for the pink bows. With a pink sticker. Pink is also one of my favorite colors now that we live in this house, which I will show you all that has been happening behind the scenes here. And we are at 3 ounces, very lightweight. And come on. Print. What's happening? I might need to replace my mouse batteries. I said that last time and then we never did. 3 ounces, 12 by 12 by 3, good enough. And she paid $12.57 for it and $4.99 shipping. My cost is $4.25. Should we tackle the books next? Books. Dooney and Burke, purse or swimsuits? Let's see what needs to go out next. I think the purse. I don't think any of these have to go out tomorrow, but because I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, and it is a 10:15. We normally go in the afternoons, but the doctor only had mornings, so we're going to be fighting a little bit of traffic. He's over in Lakewood Ranch, which is part of Bradenton, but it is a busy part. Hey, what's happening here? The other day, I had to reset my router, and I'm wondering, oh, nope. Just wondering if it was that, but no, clearly not. That was a one-time thing, hopefully. It could have just been because I moved my desk all around and then moved it around again while I was painting yesterday. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. I hope she loves it. I hope it makes it there safely. Let me know. Thank you. Okay, we have the purse needs to go out in 2 days. The swimming suits all need to go out in 2 days. The books need to go out in 2 days. And the top, I forgot about the top, need to go out in 2 days. We're starting with the top. It's the easiest. This is a citron top. I will probably pop in a photo. Citron Santa Monica, I think. Size 1X. I sold it for $46.19. It did have a little bit of a flaw. One of the buttons was cracked. One of them was partially cracked, and there was, I think, a little bit of like a pull That I could be wrong about that. That could be something else silk that I sold very similar day, listed on the same day. This is headed to Nancy in North Carolina. When I did this, I'm realizing there's a hole in this bag. It looks like a pre-made hole. Do we have any other holes in this bag? I'm sure they're like breathing holes, but with silk, I do not want any breathing holes happening. It's pretty good. Okay. Tissue paper. Back to the lemon. It's new. I have a whole other pile sitting there, but you've seen all of those. This is my show. We're using the lemon. So cheery. It's on this like pale blue background with little white flowers. My mom would know. My mom would be like, oh, that's a blah 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 flower. Today is the first time I've worn this shirt. I wore it for my mom because I knew she'd be filming, and I wanted, she always looks so pretty. And I did my makeup a little heavier, and I did the whole thing, and then she's like, I don't think I'm going to use any of this footage. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Whatever. And then I came home and needed to lay down. I didn't sleep that well last night, so I knew I had a little bit of time free today to lay down. So I took all of my makeup off. And then I was like, maybe I should film. I put all of my makeup, not all of my makeup, but a good bit of makeup back on. It's that kind of day. We are doing the You Are Enough and the Do It Miserably, which I'm trying to make sure you can see it. It says do it happy, do it sad, do it angry. I'm reading backward. Do it heartbroken, do it excited, do it energized, do it tired. I am proud of you. And then the You Are Enough with the stars is on the back. We will use the Pear facial mask. I love these. And we will use the hearts because it's on top. And I feel like it might get its feelings hurt if we don't use it because it's on top. We keep showing it to you and not using it, right? Have we used the hearts yet? I don't think we have. And they're really pretty. They're like an acrylic paint. Somebody dipped their brush into multiple colors. 7 ounces, and she paid, I already told you what she paid. Nancy is in North Carolina, $6.99 for shipping. Was it 6 ounces? 7 ounces? I want to say 7. Oh, waiting on me. 6.4, so 7 ounces. And my cost is $4.52. Purchase. Yeah, that's good. When it doesn't go down at all. We like that. All of the air stays in, all of the other stuff stays out. Print. And print. Now I think we're down to the hard things, and I feel like we should get books out of the way. Thank you, Nancy. Okay, books. We sold a lot of 8 gardening books to Nancy. Nancy, are you the same Nancy? Please be a different Nancy. Where are you? North Carolina. That's so funny. It is the same Nancy. Well, we are going to go into shipping labels, avoid that shipping label because there's no way all of those books are fitting in. Well, hold on. Let's not be hasty because books can go media mail. Okay, same Nancy. We're going to put a pause on refunding anything. So a lot of 8 gardening books. I'll show you the books, tell you where we got them, and then we'll go from there. One step at a time. I need to slow down and think here. Okay, so this past year, maybe last year, my husband and I were going to our local library and they had fill a bag for $5 of books. And they said they did it 3 times a year, and we've lived here 2 years. And I was like, I was just there for the new Jodi Picoult book. Jodi Picoult? I forget how she pronounces her name. And I was like, oh no, we only have like an hour. So I told my husband what to look at for, and this was part of it. So these probably cost me about $5, give or take. She spent $42. So we have the complete, I believe you, garden flower book, annuals, perennials, bulbs, shrubs, and climbers. And there is, I mean, so much information in this book. What can go wrong? They alphabetize. It looks like an amazing book that I will never read. Then we have the Book of Outdoor Gardening, Smith and Hawken. It's a really pretty book, don't you think? The purple is so unusual. This has very few photos. There's little photos, but it's a lot of words. The Encyclopedia of Flowers, hardback, which means, I betcha, oh, come on. That on a shelf, if you were doing like a rainbow of books, as my brain wants to do with everything, rainbow them. That's a lovely shade of like a lavender lilac. Okay. Do I know any of these? No, I don't. Dahlias. I know that word. Then we have Garden Wisdom and Know-How, everything you need to know how to plant, grow, and harvest. 7,000, more than 7,000 charts, lists, tips, instructions, diagrams. This one is look like it's made out of like a newspaper and looks really boring. I don't garden. Then I don't think I counted these. It's just some extras. Trees, the tree book. This one I might have counted. I don't know. This one looked adorable. Like somebody sketched plants. The best-selling houseplants. You know, if you're selling houseplants, I don't know. Pictorial guide to perennials. Is perennials the ones that last or don't last? I don't know. There's 0%. Right now in my life, there's 0% chance I'm planting something that's not going to last forever or try to last forever. Oh, there's a whole map. I am in the red zone. 10. Number of days above 86. Oh yeah, I'm sure 10. I don't know. We're in 10 zone. That's how much you know about that. Another hard one. Oh, this one is yellow on the spine though, so that's kind of pretty, but not as pretty as the last one. The Complete Gardener. There's so many books. More than 900 full color photographs and more than 800 color drawings. Oh, look how pretty this is. Of like how to get this finished project. It would never, ever, ever look like that if I did it there. You just need, you know, like 400 things. Ooh. Okay, last one. Treasury of Garden. This one is also hardcover, but there's no like other dust jacket. Annuals, perennials, vegetables and herbs, landscaping design, specialty gardens. You know, all the specialty gardens I go to. Oh, Nancy. Is this Nancy? Nancy, your garden is going to be so nice. So now that we have the books pulled, we have to put them in plastic, of course. And then a box, I think. We'll see how many we can get into one bag without stressing it out. We're gonna do this one. Good. Good. Let's pull some purple. Come on, come on. We can keep going. There we go. And wrap that up as tight as we can. Books weigh 4 quadrillion pounds here. What I'm thinking is it might actually be cheaper to send these separately because these will be medium mail and the shirt is not medium mail. So we might not get to refund Nancy, unfortunately. How much does this one book weigh? This books weigh so much. Almost 8 pounds. There we go. I lost my tape. And she paid, how much did you pay for the books? $9.99. That is just a flat what I charged. So anything over that is on me. Okay. We will also, that's too tiny. We will also wrap that. That's going to be too thin. Let's see. Do I have actual ribbon? Don't trip. Nancy, I think you know that usually I wrap everything in tissue paper, but unfortunately, my friend, that is not happening. I don't have tissue paper big enough to wrap these. But I will give you all of the cards and some kind of mask. The mask that looks like Xbox. Okay, now let's weigh these or box them. I have boxes outside and I have boxes inside. Just trying to determine which box is really going to hold these. Okay, so we're looking at 29 pounds without the box. Block you for a little bit. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh. So I think we're going to use 2 of these boxes on top of each other. And then I'm going to use this very fun. Oh, it's so thin, nothing. Never mind. This feels amazing. We're going to set this aside. And let's see if these fit in the smaller box or need the bigger box. I think we're going to need the bigger box. There we go. Okay. Stay. Maybe I'll go that way with these. Same thing. Okay, we are done. It is 31 pounds of books in 2 boxes, all taped together as you saw. I might have to adjust you. That might be better. Okay, so 31. Crazy. And this is headed medium out because all of those were books. Not 312, which is what it felt like while I was trying to tape it. So, 12 by 10. 12 by 10. Now the big one. By 16. Okay, so this is going to be $39, almost $40, except now we have to do media mail. Where are they hiding the media mail? Media mail, 2-day, FedEx 2-day, standard, media mail. Here we go, $27.13. So not that much cheaper, to be fair. Okay, so we cannot combine the two because the top needed to go separately and then the books needed to go separate from that. And print. And I will give my postman, we got a new postal worker and he is identifying as man. So postman, a heads up that there's a heavy box. I think it's a heavy box. He's probably like, not too much of a heavy box. Thank you, Nancy. Glad to get those books done. Let's see what else we can get accomplished. My battery was down to 4%. It completely shut off on me. So we are going to do a shipping swimsuit top. Which is the TA3 top. And it lifts and separates. It's in a size large. I think I have a bag for this. Are you the bag for this? Yes. So we will just put this right back in the bag. The sticky part's over here, but we'll just tape it up. And then the other person got 2 pieces. They got a swimming lounge swim skirt and a swimming suit. Don't think this is gonna fit, so we will go for the dots. So after this, all of that to say, I might lay down for a little bit and go plug in my phone. It is only 5:20, so my phone has a fast charger. Thankfully, I splurged after all of the cheap ones because I have an older phone. Bear and I both do. They work great, but mine is having an issue sometimes with charges. Not holding a charge necessarily. Is this 2 pieces? No. But with charging, you have to, it should be able, my phone at least, you should be able to put it in either way. And no, it does not like that. You have to put it in a very specific way, and then it'll charge fast. If you put it in the other way, not charging at all. Which, it can do that. It's from 2016. Okay, now we have at the end, this is just going to be a mishmash. Oh, this purple on here looks very nice. It's very long, so we will just keep wrapping it and wrapping it around. There we go. Did I tell you how much this person paid for this? Probably not. Lucy in Texas paid $39.99 and $6.99 shipping. So we're going to do the You Are Enough, Do It Miserably, and Stop Being So Hard on Yourself. We'll go that one on top because it's purple. We will go for the Xbox heated mask. And Lucy, did you order anything else? I don't think you did. I think it's just this one. Michelle, and Veronica. Okay. So we will do this and then schedule a pickup. My post person has been amazing, my mail carrier. Even if I forget to schedule a pickup, I usually just, we live in a gated community. So I will say that, but I'll just put it like by the mailbox and then just put a little post-it note that says like USPS with a little arrow down, and he's been amazing. Rather than leave it on my porch if I know it's not going to rain, which we are not yet in the rainy season. It has rained a few times. My cost for shipping is $4.57. Rainy season's usually here by, I'm gonna say May, and then almost every day for an hour right in the afternoon it'll pour, and then it'll get sunny again. Just pour, rain, rain, then sunny. Print. We did have some rain the other day, which my husband is mostly doing the gardening, so he was glad of that. The air condition, which I know you can't see, but it's right up here, is, oh, it's so nice. It's at 74. Without it, it'd be like 110 in here. Thank you, Lucy. We have 3 more orders to go, 2 of which are swimsuits, and 1 of which is this gorgeous Dooney and Burke purse, which I found on Facebook Marketplace for $10. My friend is a Dooney collector back up north in Pennsylvania. Hopefully we get to see her soon. Hi, Dar. Maybe in April or May we'll try to take a flight up there. And it sold for $45. Then I had the swim bottoms. They're just, where'd you go, swim bottoms? Swim skirt sell for $49, and then a swimming suit sold for $140. So we'll do those 3 pieces next. But first, let's jump on to USPS.com and schedule a pickup. Now I haven't checked the mail, so I will put this on my front porch. Select the state. We are still in Florida. And for the most part, I do like it here. There's good and bads of most states, but Florida with the sunshine, and my doctors are all now here, and we like our house. For those of you know, my mom called us up the other day. She's like, there's an open house. Do you want to go? And I'm like, we finally got air conditioner. So not that we wouldn't ever move, but this house is, first of all, it is a little big for us. And I hate to say that because I know so many people have the opposite problem. So that front room could just be lopped off and it would be better, and the kitchen's a little too big. But overall, the house is working really well for what we need it for now that we have the AC in place. Okay, I'm going to put 60 pounds. I don't think all the packages together are 60 pounds, but at least that'll give them a heads up. Okay, pickup has been scheduled. I will be back shortly and we will finish up the shipping video, and then I'll pop in some thrift store footage. Hi everyone, I'm Melissa, and today we have my mom, Lavender Clothesline.
Hey everyone.
We are thrifting at a United Methodist Church in Parrish, Florida, which is one of my faves, and my mom had been there one time, I think. Maybe 2 times, maybe 1 time.
It was really good. I had a good time, but I had flown in, so I couldn't pick up any of the big stuff.
Yeah, today we could get all of the big stuff. Yay! Join us, and by watching our video, like and subscribe.
Hey. Come on, Eli and Johnny.
Oh, I've lost my mom. Did you see the thread for 30 cents?
Not really.
Or this whole thing of envelopes for 80 cents? So it'd be 40 cents.
Yeah.
Do you need holiday envelopes? Or just envelopes, let's be honest.
Glued.
Probably.
But maybe not, because they're sealed. Maybe that kept some of the moisture out.
I don't think I need any holiday things. Except for this light, which I had 2 of these back in Pennsylvania and nobody wanted, and I'm still really mad about it.
Well, it's half off.
No, it's not. It's not for sale.
Oh, not for sale. It's firm.
Yeah.
It's not for sale at all.
Nope, not for sale. It's been here as long as I've been here. Hello.
Good morning.
Good
How are
morning.
you?
Good. Thanks.
Good.
Did you see the old camera?
Oh my goodness.
It's one for 600. So, but the one for 600 is best offer, and it works. But those are the kinds, the accordion ones. That's what it says. I don't know who did the testing, but I know.
So you didn't have to hold the pose for 30 seconds. No wonder why they all weren't smiling. This is separate.
Here's the rainbow glass room.
Today it's $1.50.
How pretty.
Half price in this room.
Okay.
Half price in this room.
Es good price.
Do I want any of this?
Ven, paga, pues. Yo no quiero pagar.
Just cut crystal. $5, so $2.50 a piece.
Everything in here is half price today.
I know. It's even worse, doesn't it?
Did you hear me groan?
Yes. And it's like, shoot,
Oh
I'm buying it.
no. It's just the way they displayed. It's so pretty. I want all of it.
I know.
Do you want all of it? I want my whole bookshelf to look like this.
You too?
The color.
For me, I feel like it's a lot to dust.
Oh, yeah. We'll have Bear do that.
Yeah.
Are you done in this room, Mom?
Oh, I'm just browsing away.
We can go over to the garage or the other one. Okay.
Is the garage just furniture?
No, it's furniture, it's cleaning tools, it's exercise equipment, it's wood.
Oh, all right. Okay.
It does feel very festive in here. The prices are really good. Oh, hold on. $60. Okay, I want that. Maybe not for $60. Oh, and it comes in its original Gibson Stagecoach card. Okay, we're gonna look that up. I do not see a comp. This Christmas card and the original packaging.
Oh, those are cute. 60. Thanks.
They usually look things up like
30,
that.
right? Because this room is half off.
Is this from half off?
Holiday.
I couldn't.
I
Yeah.
think this is the holiday.
Oh, I love it
30.
so much.
Like an Eskimo.
Oh, those are pretty. Do you need? Yeah.
This is pretend, but
Yeah, so nice. Air mattresses.
I'm good. I'm good.
Right here, brother.
That's
Mr. Coffee
That's
just
why
for you.
Just what I need. I've been looking for that for my
Right
whole
here.
life. I didn't know it was here.
It can be yours.
This is the crazy part of it.
I was thinking, maybe I can lay in
I
that.
should not afford sneakers that have holes in the bottom because now all the rocks.
Oh,
I don't like walking on rocks.
you have to put putty, a moldable putty in there.
And I'd have sticky rocks.
A giant mirror. More giant mirrors.
Who's laughing? Somebody's laughing.
Sold. Are these pickleball, racquetball? What are these? Badminton?
They're not pickleball, they are paddle.
Paddleball. Paddleball? Is that a sport?
Quite a coincidence. Come on.
In my
I know
brain.
the things you need, folks.
We are trying.
And I want you to know.
And I want to.
I want you to know that the competition between the garage and the ladies in there is not going well for us. So you need to buy something.
We passed the toll booth. Big dollars.
The prices are pretty good.
You need to
I just don't know any of this.
catch up to Vivian inside. You know what? You know what she had last night?
Appreciate it. Good looking at.
I'm gonna lose my commission.
Oh boy.
Wood tiles for crafts.
What would you like? You plan? I don't know, what's the, you tell her. Plastic water.
Oh. Huh. Anything you can't live without in that room that's not air conditioned?
No. Oh, I don't mind the no air conditioning. I like the warm, but
No, I
Wait till we hit July.
Yeah.